Hello everyone. Thank you for joining today's session. I'm Praveen Kumar, Product Manager, SAP Innovations at Mobolutions, where I focus on driving innovations using SAP technology. Before we dive into today's topic, if you are new to SAP BTP and would like an introduction to the platform, I encourage you to watch our previous webinar titled SAP BTP 101 to get up to speed on the fundamentals. Today, we will focus on how SAP B2B empowers businesses to build, extend, and run enterprise-grade applications using a range of tools, including SAP Build Apps, SAP Build Workzone, SAP Build Process Automation, ABAP Environment, SAP Business Application Studio, and Cloud Native Development. Now, let's get into the topics. We are now looking into SAP Build Apps. SAP Build Apps is SAP's no-code, low-code tool, which is aimed at business users and citizen developers. It provides a drag-and-drop interface to build responsive mobile and web applications. We can also integrate apps with SAP and third-party systems using BTP destinations, APIs, and data entities. Most common use cases that includes the internal employee request forms, task management tools, and mobile dashboards. Next, let's take a look at SAP Build Workzone. SAP Build Workzone offers a unified workspace, enabling users to access applications, process, and informations in one place. Okay. SAP Build Workzone also helps to consolidate access to SAP and the third-party applications like documents and workflows into a single and personalized digital workplace. It also supports scenarios like employee portals, operational dashboards, and unified launchpads where users can interact with theory applications, custom applications, and even Microsoft Teams integrations from a single entry point. Now, moving on to SAP Build Process Automation. SAP Build Process Automation helps us to automate repetitive tasks and streamline the business workflows with existing process flows using robotic process automation. It also helps us to automate tasks like purchase approvals, invoice validation, and master data updates. For example, a business user can design and leave request approval flow where once the form is submitted, it automatically routes through a multi-step manager approval and updates backend systems upon completion. In addition to this, it has pre-built integration scenarios as well, the automation scenarios, I would say, which we can leverage to automate our day-to-day business processes using the rules and workflow management. Now let's now look at the ABAP environment and BTP. Okay. So ABAP environment allows developers to extend and build cloud applications using the familiar ABAP language. For customers with strong ABAP expertise, the ABAP environment offers BTP offers and cloud-ready and clean core development model. We can use this to build side-by-side extensions using RESTful ABAP programming, and we can also expose our APIs or Fiori apps without touching the SAP S/4HANA core. This ensures better upgrade compatibility, scalability, and compliances. Now let's turn to the SAP Business Application Studio. SAP Business Application Studio, which integrates the existing SAP solution, systems, and services. It is a cloud-based IDE for professional developers. It supports a wide range of programming languages like SAP Fiori, Cloud Application Programming, along with that, the full stack development like Java, Python, and Node.js. With built-in Git debugging, deployment tools, and integration with BTP services, developers can quickly build and deploy enterprise-grade apps in a modern workspace. Using BTP Business Application Studio, we can deploy applications to Cloud Foundry and also on-premise SAP ABAP systems. Finally, let's explore cloud native development on BTP. Okay, for building microservices and APIs, SAP BTP supports cloud native development using Node.js, Java, Python, and Go language. Okay, teams can deploy on Kaima or Cloud Foundry, can leverage API management, even mesh, and integrate with CI/CD pipelines. And SAP Cloud Native Architecture focus on seamless integration with S/4HANA, SAP Build, and other BTP services from end-to-end process. Typical use cases include custom microservices for sales, logistics, or analytics application that needs to scale independently. Now, let me share an real-world story to bring this together, which can help us to understand what our application development does in BTP. Okay. A retail company is aiming to streamline their store audit process, and here's how they have used SAP BTP to achieve and reduce cost as well. Okay. The store managers, they wanted to submit their audit reports, so they built a mobile application using the SAP Build App so they can access it anywhere to submit their reports in any devices. Like whatever applications which we are building in SAP Build Apps, we can use it as an in mobile application along with the your tablets as well. Okay, next they are going to trigger the reports, which will trigger the workflows using the SAP Build Process automation for approvals using the business scenarios along with some of the historical services that is fetched from the ABAP environment. Okay. And for accessing all this information like training guides, see whatever audit reports that has been submitted and the workflow automation, the process and all those things, they are using SAP Build Workzone as a single entry point to access all this information in a single place so that all information is available for them in a single place without going to multiple web applications, I would say. Okay. Next, they are using the cloud native development to generate daily summaries. So what they are doing is they are pulling the approved entries like which they have used in build process automation to approval from SAP HANA Cloud using CDS APIs, which aggregates metrics like compliance scores and issues categories. And it also generates the formatted summaries in JSON and HTML, which is used to email reports to the managers and which then save them in the SAP object store for the reusing. Okay. For all these developments, they are using SAP Business Application Studio, using Git and the DevOps tools for continuous integration and continuous development so that they can deploy the changes rapidly to the system. This solution has reduced the manual tracking by 80%, and it also delivered actionable insights daily, so which help the users to see real-time updates without doing any manual activity. To wrap up this session, whether you are a business user, a web developer, or a full stack engineer, SAP BTP provides the right tools to innovate faster and smarter. Thank you for attending today's session. If you have any questions or want to explore these tools further, feel free to reach out after the session. Let's build the future together with SAP BTP. Thanks again.